I'm on the Mississippi River, standing across from a city that some people call Iowa's front porch.
Thanks to our underwriters.
My father taught me that to make great bakery, you have to do it the right way. O&H Danish Bakery, where Kringle traditions begin.
Heiser Automotive is honored to help John McGivern and his team arrive safely to many main streets. We are committed to remaining true to the Heiser way. Do what's right for our customers, our employees, and the communities we serve. We are happy to help.
How to get more out of your Wisconsin Dells vacation. Ride more rides, slide more slides, bite off more than you can chew, have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. That's more like it. Wisconsin Dells, the water park capital of the world, wisdells.com.
20-minute commutes, weekends on the lake, warm welcomes, and exciting career opportunities. Not to mention all the local flavor. There's a lot to look forward to in Wisconsin. Learn more at inwisconsin.com.
Wisconsin's picture-perfect, historic downtown Greendale isn't just a great backdrop for photos. It's the perfect place to indulge your hobby or your sweet tooth. Try something new. Shop for a treasure. And eat some really great food. Ask anyone who's made memories here. We'll all tell you the same thing. You just gotta see Greendale.
Thanks to the Friends of Plum Media and to the Friends of PBS Wisconsin.
'Cause these are main streets. Something about a hometown speaks to me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. The heart and soul of communities right here on these main streets.
This is Davenport, the largest of the Quad Cities. About 100,000 people live here, making it the third largest city in all of the state of Iowa. Davenport is just south of I-80 on the Mississippi River. And here, what's interesting is the Mississippi River does not flow north to south, it runs east to west. Did you know that? I didn't. The Skybridge, iconic in Davenport. And when you're inside, it's so funny, it doesn't look green.
Any idea what this area was originally?
I have no idea. What was it?
It was a Mississippi River rest stop. So the rapids were so rough that anyone traveling on the river actually had to take their boat out and portage around.
Which is how the city formed.
Right. So in 1836, the city of Davenport was founded by Antoine Leclerc.
Leclerc. So season 1, we were at a community called Leclerc, which is just upriver.
Guess what? It was the same guy.
Same guy.
He was so important around these parts. He actually was half French-Canadian, half Potawatomi. So it made him perfect for translating the treaties between the natives and the European settlers. The Native Americans really respected him. So as a thank you gift, they gave him a parcel of land. Well, that became part of the new city, this
And he
city.
called it Davenport and not Leclerc?
After his best friend, Colonel George Davenport.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, he's a good guy. I would have called it McGivern.
I would have called it Fink.
That looks pretty calm out there, doesn't it? No dangerous rapids. You know why? It's because of that. That's dam number 15. It's the largest roller dam in the world. So usually the gates of a dam go straight up and down, but on a roller dam, they're curved, so they roll up and down. Another engineering marvel, take a look at that bridge. On the end of that bridge, down by the lock, that can rotate 360 degrees in either direction to allow ships to get in and out of the locks. It's one of the only bridges in the entire world to be able to do a complete 360. Right there. We're at a place called Isabel Blooms. She started this company how long ago?
60 years ago this year.
Yeah. What was her intention with this company?
She was an artist and realized that there just wasn't a lot of garden sculpture.
Yeah.
So she looked around for what is an affordable material that I can make work for art. And she came up with concrete. Before she knew it, she had a business going out of her basement. People loved her and loved her work.
It's Isabel, yes?
Yes. This was taken in her original studio in the East Village of Davenport.
What were you going to show me today?
I'm going to show you the casting. So I put this in there.
Oh, look at that.
So it's like
kind of perfect.
And I got some concrete already mixed up here.
What's that?
What the vibration does, it helps to get air bubbles out of the mix. So in the morning, solid concrete, and that just kind of pops out. till it's inside out, and there you go, there's our piece.
So it looks like you're painting. Is that what you're doing?
It's kind of. I'm doing the greening process, and this was Isabel's original finish that she did.
You're fast at it too. Look at you.
The next process would be the whiting.
It looks beautiful.
You see the brown highlights coming
Sure.
through?
You've done all this today?
Yes, sir.
What time do you could go home now.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
So Jen, you're painting.
I am painting.
Yeah.
It's not for sale yet. This is a new piece this year.
Look
Sneak
at
peek.
us. That's so good. Hey, it's May 18th. Merry Christmas.
And then I'm just gonna take this black paint. I'm just pushing it into all the little creases.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take this sponge and I'm just gonna start to kind of wipe it off.
That's kind of like magic, isn't it?
It is magic.
Wow.
He's done.
Oh, he's gonna hang out with them.
With his friend, yeah.
Oh, and look at the difference. I completely get it now.
This is a fat cat.
That is a fat cat.
This is her first big piece as a sculptor.
Are you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited.
We have an acrylic that we use. Gives a little bit of a finish. Kind of
Oh,
brings
there we
it
go.
out.
It sure does.
Then after they dry, we go over there and sign them.
Oh, sign them.
Like it's like the born on date.
Oh, that's so great. Iowa owns this, don't they?
It's very iconic here. They're everywhere. This is the only place we make them.
It's a very cool business.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
In 1900, over half of the Iowa residents were German immigrants or their descendants. Now, many of them came to Davenport and they stayed at the Miller's Hotel until they found housing of their own. How fitting that that hotel is now this building, the German American Heritage Center. Here's where you can walk in the footsteps of those early residents. Just step right on their footprints to hear their early stories.
My husband Christoph is eager to go to America.
You can't come to Davenport without coming to Palmer College of Chiropractic. You're next.
Palmer College has a great story to tell. It is truly the fountainhead of the chiropractic profession. It all started right here. Now, chiropractic is a conservative, hands-on approach for healthcare, but it's been around for thousands of years, the idea of hands-on care of the spine to promote health. But D.D. Palmer was the first one that kind of assembled our modern thought of the profession, the philosophy, the science, and the art all together.
And is this the oldest chiropractic school in the world?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we just celebrated our 125th anniversary here at Palmer College.
How big is this campus?
We have just under 1,000 students here.
Okay.
These are not actors, these are authentic students studying.
Good to know.
And then, John, you might notice when you're looking at our grand staircase, we tried to design this with the same integrity that we notice of the spine. So this is a room where students can learn hands-on technique. You'll see most of the tables that you would in any chiropractic office. This room is set aside for students to practice some of their moves to get a sense of it. With chiropractic, we're trying to look at the relationship between bones, looking at the joint itself, and trying to create increased motion, increased function, better positioning. Between a table and your two hands, you can do a lot.
Do techniques that brought you up in school, have they changed at all?
They have. You know, there's the core that have remained unchanged, but then there's always things that are added on as we learn more information.
Yeah.
In fact, Palmer College does more chiropractic research than all of the other chiropractic programs combined.
It's great.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
Palmer has a great story to tell.
The second generation of Palmers, Dr. B.J. Palmer and his wife, Dr. Mabel Palmer, lived in this house right off the campus, and they loved to travel the world collecting souvenirs. Taking a tour of this house is worth the trip to Davenport alone. Take a look at this tree trunk furniture. Since the 1920s, talk about collecting some stuff. Here is a chess set that was owned by Tsar Nicholas II, the last Tsar in Russia. Lots to look at. Their house became a tourist attraction because I'm sure a lot of people wondered, how did they get that 3-ton Buddha back to Iowa? I know I wonder. Not only did the Palmers have the first chiropractic school in the world, they had the first radio station this side of the Mississippi, WOC. And somebody we all know got his first job there in 1932. Who was that person? Okay, I'll give you a hint. He was not from Iowa, he was from Illinois.
Coming up next on the WOC, the Sports Report with Ronald Reagan. The Ronald Reagan. At 21 years old, his show business career started right here in Davenport.
It's a photographic trick. I was never that young.
The Art Academy is a program that children can come and start in preschool all the way through high school, even adults. And they do everything from watercolor, acrylic, pastel, pen and ink, sketching, drawing. The first, few years we have them try everything.
Yeah.
And then later they develop a sense of what they really love.
Today we've got 8 students or so, and we're doing watercolors.
We are. Okay, so you've got this tulip right in front of you, and just take a breath and be confident. There's no line police. Push harder down. Now come up. Get in the hang of this. We can make watercolors out of you. John, that's beautiful. Just take your time. Don't let it go to your head. Just saying. A lot of people think watercolor is the hardest medium in the world, but just like living with a cat, you just have to understand what you're in for.
There you go.
That's one of the hardest things for adults, is to give themselves permission to do art. But when you do, you open the door to something really special. Not too shabby.
That doesn't look so bad.
No.
My first watercolor class at the Figge. These are my fellow students. Say hi, you guys.
Hi.
Take a look. I did that. Do not look surprised at home, okay?
Thanks for coming today and playing.
So this is one of our 2 Haitian galleries. These are all works in the Figge's collection.
Oh, nice.
And we have around 500 works of Haitian artwork. It's one of the most extensive collections of Haitian art in the United States.
It's great. In 2005, this building was
This
built.
building was built in 2005, yep.
It's iconic for downtown Davenport, is it not?
It absolutely is, and
Yeah.
it was one of the first big investments in revitalizing the downtown. And now we have all sorts of wonderful shops and restaurants, and so it's really happening.
The minor league baseball team here is called the Quad Cities River Bandits. They're affiliated with the Kansas City Royals. They have a beautiful ballpark right on the Mississippi River, and they are surrounded by an amusement park. So modern Woodmen Park has a Ferris wheel, a double-decker carousel that came from Pier 39 in San Francisco, a great band shell. So people come to watch a great game, and then they spend the rest of the day having a great time. Oh, I wish there was a game tonight.
We're here at Davenport Central High School, and we had to find out the story of these gold balls. Well, here's the scoop. In honor of Super Bowl 50, the NFL sent these gold balls out to all high schools who had alumni who played in any of the past Super Bowls. Well, count them. Central has 3. Jamie Williams, Jim Jensen, and Roger Craig. And you can bet Blue Devil fans, they're always keeping their eye out for number 4.
Let's talk about Common Chord. What exactly is that?
So Common Chord is a community music organization. We do all sorts of musical activities to help make our community a better place. So that's concerts, that's music at our farmers market, that's education programs in schools and after school.
Is this your hometown?
Yes.
Can we talk about what you do and how this place is important?
Yeah, so growing up, we had field trips all the time in the Redstone Room when I was growing up in Davenport. I always thought it was really cool to see kind of the music and see different, areas of the Quad Cities. I am the Intune lead mentor.
Our Intune program is all about connecting professional musicians with young kids and helping them see what all the possibilities are in life.
Yeah.
So I play 7 instruments myself.
Oh, you do?
But I am a musician. I'm a singer, songwriter, things like that. I have a band.
We were originally called the River Music Experience, and we were strictly a museum with exhibits.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, over the years, our programming expanded. We did more educational stuff. Really now we're an active program organization.
There's more music, more community. And so that brought the Intune program.
Yeah.
So we've started, branching out and talking to kids about music. The Quad City music scene is amazing. There are tons of amazing, very exciting musicians in the Quad Cities that have gone on to do amazing things.
We hear all the time, we have a lot of touring bands come through, and they're always saying, man, it's just so nice here. People are so nice. Everybody just says, come on, let's go.
Every week, you can go see music. Every day.
What are you dreaming?
My dream really is to just involve the next generation of musicians and excite them about music.
And that changes lives, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We say that around here all the time. Music changes lives, because it does.
In the same building as Chord, there's a museum dedicated to the most famous jazz musician that you've probably never heard of, Bix Biderbecke. Such a great name. At the age of 3, he could play the piano by ear, but it was actually the cornet that really launched his career. Unfortunately, his story ended early at the age of 28, but here in Davenport, he's remembered every year at the annual jazz festival, Bix Fest.
I'm excited about this next stop. It's Kaleidoscope Works, Art Gallery and Gifts. They have an incredible bus that reminds me of the late 60s. So,
Love it.
do you remember your first kaleidoscope?
Yeah, actually, my sister had one.
Yeah.
And I was so curious, and I finally just couldn't stand it. I took it apart.
I mean, the actual concept is simple. Mirrors, yes?
That's right. There's mirrors inside.
Yeah.
And they reflect off of each other. And if you have them put in a really perfect pattern, they give you a perfect symmetrical mandala.
It's like a life-size kaleidoscope. Remarkable.
Yeah, the kids love it. It's amazing.
These are all like one piece, and how to view it is all part of the piece as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Device,
it's a practical device.
Right.
And the sun will change what it looks like, won't it?
It will.
Yeah,
It
it's
will.
great. Oh, this is a stand-up one.
This used to be an ashtray in a library at Casson.
Love it. You're never going to find another one of these.
No.
That's like all of your pieces.
There's no two alike.
These beautiful wood ones that feel so good to the touch. And this is a kaleidoscope as well.
Correct. That's a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
A kaleidoscope views what's outside. All you need is mirrors and a lens.
Hey, cameraman, you look great in this.
People used to have a parlor in their
yeah,
house,
sure.
and they would have a kaleidoscope on their table. And back then, that was their entertainment. You'd have your piano in your parlor and a kaleidoscope, and maybe some brandy over on a table or something.
Those three things, you had to.
Right.
Yeah. Congratulations, this is great
Thank
stuff.
you, John.
Thanks. I love this neighborhood in Davenport. What's it called?
So this is the village of East Davenport. Doesn't it feel like we just stepped back in time?
It does, yeah.
Now imagine an army camp and a hospital right up there. I mean, some of these buildings are truly from the Civil War time. And now you just look, it's just this charming little street with shops and restaurants.
There's some shopping here, isn't there?
Some good shopping.
Are you
Should
going
we
shopping?
go?
Okay. Lago Marcino's is a place the locals said we have to stop at. It's a chocolate place, and I am so excited. They've been around forever. Come on, ice cream, chocolate, a deli. Yo! Don't tell Emmy.
Okay, well, this is perfect. This is John when he's hungry. Oh yeah, grumpy.
A local furniture store in Davenport. Okay, if anybody knows why they call a couch in Davenport, it's gotta be this place, right? Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good doodad?
It's called the 11th Street Precinct. Is it a police station or a bar and grill? I guess I wouldn't mind getting arrested to find out.
99 proof designs. This is not your average soap and candle shop.
This is very exciting.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got chocolates. What'd you get?
Oh, yum. It's a candle.
That's so great.
Isn't this great? I'll trade you.
No.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. I got milk. What'd you get?
Dark, always.
Less grumpy. It's summer in Iowa, which means it's time for RAGBRAI. RAGBRAI is the event when thousands of people ride their bikes all the way across Iowa. What does the acronym RAGBRAI stand for?
The Des Moines Register, which is a newspaper, they named this event RAGBRAI, the Register's annual Great Bicycle Ride across Iowa. It's the oldest, the longest, and the largest multi-day biking event in the entire world. We're talking 468 miles on average. What's cool is that the route changes every year, but you start at the Missouri River, and at the start they dip their back tire in that river. You bike across Iowa, and if you finish, being the key word, you dip your front tire in the Mississippi. How cool is that? And then you take a nap.
So Sears, does it have anything to do with Sears and Roebuck Sears?
Actually, we predate Sears and Roebuck.
What was your first job here?
My first job was cleaning toilets for our salespeople in our sales office. That was it.
How old were you then?
I would have been probably 13.
13?
We are one of the largest manufacturers in the world of work vehicle seats. Okay, so our customers are basically equipment manufacturers in agricultural, construction, material handling, and commercial truck.
It's comfortable riding.
They expect the same level of comfort that's in their car, in their tractor or construction equipment. So, John, this is where we make our great reputation of building quality product and getting it to our customers on time.
So you know what's going on?
I think so. I think we know a thing or two, right?
Good.
Comfort to the operator, comfort to the driver. And this is one example of foam operation, foam manufacturing. So there's
It's liquid, right?
It's liquid.
Oh,
It's
wow.
There we have it. Right there.
It looked like banana cream.
I know.
It does.
It doesn't taste like this.
I bet not. So have these already been ordered?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
these are...
We build to order. Every single seat that we manufacture is built to order.
So every one of these that's being poured has been paid for already?
I'm not sure if it's
You
been
gotta
paid,
love that.
but it's been ordered. Let's
That's
put it that
good.
way. This
So
is the
this
magic.
is what we saw being poured.
This is the liquid.
Good.
This is the final product. This is one of many. Right.
And
You
how
know,
many of these can be put together a day?
An assembly line like this, we'll probably do, a couple hundred a day. A day, yeah.
So we can go out and collect ride data in tractors, wheel loaders, on-highway truck, and then we come back in here and we can duplicate that ride right here in this facility on this simulator. Put your seatbelt on.
Oh, my seatbelt.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Hey, wait. Wait.
Did you? This is an ag tractor ride file.
What are they plowing?
So we ride this.
I live in the city. All this for a ear of corn.
That's right.
Been to the county fair? We're outside the incredible restaurant Taste of Ethiopia. How long have you been open?
Almost 8 years now.
8 years. I am presuming you're from Ethiopia.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Yes.
How did you make it to Davenport, Iowa?
Married.
Married. That's how it works, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes. My husband is from here.
Do you have to Americanize any of your
Yeah,
food?
I did everything.
I was told that you were going to teach me how to make the bread, and it's called what?
Injera.
Injera? This is going to be bread.
Injera mix, like as a pancake batter. So you know.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. So let's do the first one.
Okay, let's do it.
Put it in the middle, and you make a circle.
Oh.
Looks good, but
It bubbles a bit?
It bubbles a bit.
Now you cover it for how long?
Just eyeball it.
Really?
Really.
Oh, is it ready?
It's ready. Beautiful.
Perfect.
So yeah. So you wanna try?
I'd love to.
Put it
right
in the
middle.
Yep. All right.
Here we go.
See how?
No.
Yeah.
Because it was too thin?
Yeah, too thin.
Yeah.
So
It was her fault.
I know everything. Yeah, that's good enough.
That's
Yeah,
good.
but this one is perfect.
I'm very happy with the second one.
John's second injera is perfect.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That was good.
So we call it dinner for two.
Are people from Davenport, are they familiar with the cuisine of Ethiopia?
Some. And this is shiro. It's almost like a baked beans. We eat it almost every day.
And so somebody who is not native to Ethiopia,
Oh my
what do
God.
you suggest?
Usually there is a lot of vegans, vegetarian in this area.
So it's a lot of vegetable, a lot
of vegetables and lentils.
lentils.
Yes. Okay, this is a green lentil.
Green lentils.
Green
Okay.
lentils.
It's so colorful.
That's what I mean. It's so beautiful.
Oh my Lord, that is gorgeous. Why am I so excited right now?
It tastes good.
It's really about sharing, isn't it?
Yes.
That's about family sharing.
Family sharing.
Yes.
Oh, a lot of people put all the food like tortilla. They make a sandwich and roll it and eat it too. There's no right way, wrong way.
Spice is so good.
So good, yes.
So good.
Good.
This is like an event. It's really beautiful and it's so tasty.
Yeah.
Take a look. Injera, with your hands, roll it. It's dinner for two, but tonight, guess what? When you think of Iowa, you may think of a small farming town, but you can get a big city experience here as well.
Absolutely. There's arts, there's music, there's sports, and your favorite, restaurants.
Of course. Davenport, I think, delivers.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Double D.
Great.
It's cute.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be. The heart and soul of community.
Walk, Emmy, just walk.
Was that it?
Dang it,
that was close.
Calling the police.
Oh, what?
Chocolate.
Yum! Oh, grumpy. Did I say crabby?
Yeah. Now I am crabby.
Thanks to our underwriters.
My father taught me that to make great bakery, you have to do it the right way. O&H Danish Bakery, where Kringle traditions begin.
Heiser Automotive is honored to help John McGivern and his team arrive safely to many main streets. We are committed to remaining true to the Heiser way. Do what's right for our customers, our employees, and the communities we serve. We are happy to help.
How to get more out of your Wisconsin Dells vacation. Ride more rides, slide more slides, bite off more than you can chew, have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. That's more like it. Wisconsin Dells, the water park capital of the world. WisDells.com.
20-minute commutes, weekends on the lake, warm welcomes, and exciting career opportunities. Not to mention all the local flavor. There's a lot to look forward to in Wisconsin. Learn more at inwisconsin.com.
Wisconsin's picture-perfect, historic downtown Greendale isn't just a great backdrop for photos. It's the perfect place to indulge your hobby or your sweet tooth. Try something new. Shop for a treasure. And eat some really great food. Ask anyone who's made memories here. We'll all tell you the same thing. You just gotta see Greendale.
Thanks to the Friends of Plum Media and to the Friends of PBS Wisconsin.
D.D. Palmer, I'm just waiting for an adjustment. Yeah, so turn the camera away. This isn't something I share. Okay, go.